morning. Welcome to another month. I think after the first few, nobody actually interested in the other things. How are you guys feeling? Welcome to these sessions and I hope you guys are good. I think there's a lot of people is asking about the activation stuff, right? So maybe I have to really address that because it was being, I think some of you guys being confused with that. Okay. Hi, good evening, Stan. Hi, Ima. Hi, Zenny. Hi, Stuart. Okay. So tomorrow is a very important activations, of course. I think a lot of you guys get confused. Why is it that there's a double activations in that particular northeast sectors? Of course, it is not something difficult. You can actually use both of them in just one activations. Okay. So there's a difference between achievement related technique with Songkung Takwa techniques. I think not everybody actually know. Not every time one activation is just for one thing. Different school, different techniques. Of course, for you guys might feel it's very somehow is actually how to say it's confusing for some of you guys. Yeah. Me as the one who learned almost like a lot of stuff, I basically just ignore some part of it. Not every activations have to be done. There's one very important things, yeah, but tomorrow is a very good date. But tomorrow cannot activate for the house excursions energies. Okay, so I hope you guys, some of you guys actually joined this. I'm not really sure. What is a house excursion? Yeah. Okay, looks like there's a lot of people joining as guests because I was sending the link on my phone. Hi Fong, hi Christina. How are you guys? So let's clear some doubt before I actually start that particular before I actually start the home excursion things. Today I'm going to teach you some method related to healing energies. I'm not going to talk back about the 5 things, but I'm trying to refresh you guys about that because it's kind of important. Okay, so tomorrow is the timing for the things. Yeah, is it 2/7? Yeah, I think it's this timing, 70 to 19. Okay, that's my pen. Just clear some doubt with this. Okay, I know you guys got. It is not just you. It is those that actually follow me in the annual class. They got different activations. Those from me from the business class, you also got different activations. Now, all these activations can be one shot if you actually in Northeast. Okay, one shot means that activate it tomorrow. You can actually do it one shot. Yeah. So there's a reason behind that Chiman have to use this kind of activations to change some of the energies that is actually belong to that sectors. But all these activations is actually different schools of thoughts, different way of plotting the energies. Okay, and tomorrow is because of this particular HER2 combinations. This is actually very good for wealth. Very, very good for wealth. When I ask you guys to activate in the Northeast 1, specifically Northeast 1, it is not Northeast. Not Northeast, but Northeast 1. Yeah, because the Songkung Tangguan energies is actually coming along. You also can see the HER2 form. Okay, let's open up a little bit more. Yeah, because you guys are not into that. Somehow, some timing, I actually feel that is very good. There's another one coming in November. It is also a pure Gua. I think it's a pure Gua. Yeah. Is it a pure Gua? yeah, or November is actually a pure element, which is 4 of the number 2. Okay, so every year you got 1 pure qua elements to activate. They call it 1 stars, of course. I call it pure qua, is actually just for my own easy reference. Okay, so of course there's gonna be something special I'm going to talk about today. There'll be something else I'm going to talk about. Yeah, so all this is very hard to come by. Okay, we can also call 2 and 3 is actually the combinations of 5. So in Sangkong Takwa, 5 combo 5 and 15 are related to Nakjat related attributes, or 3 combos attribute. So it's actually good for networking, relationships, and all these things. Okay. And then you got a her too. The bottom part is the things materialized. So this is actually good for an actual object or actual result outcome that you want to go into. So tomorrow is a day that actually should not be missed. But after that, you activate the Northeast 1. Right? Then G-Men have a different ideas of G-Men to activate. So because G-Men cannot use danger days to activate that energies to make it sustain, because danger days have a high risk, high reward type of energies. So it's only good for this, because this one, there's only rewards, there's no risks. So danger days can actually apply on this. Okay, this is only for explanations, yeah? So after that, you activate Northeast, example that you activate Northeast 1 tomorrow. Then how about the other days that I actually give you guys another dates in the 9th of October to activate 2 sectors? How about that, right? So if you're activating a Northeast 1, the lamp, round shaped lamp, yeah, then at that particular, on the 9th, you basically just go there and knock, just have a little bit of tap into the lamp, okay, or just knock it 8 times. Yeah, knock it 8 times, because in Chiman, actually Chiman got a lot of magical usage. It's just that you guys are not really exposed into. Okay, but nowadays it's coming out. Yeah, everybody is trying to teach this, and after this, everybody is trying to teach this because it was so magical. It's so good to use, and I'm the only one who actually use it on different way because of home excursion. Okay, this only I actually try to make it as a home excursion, and it turns out pretty well. Okay, so if you activate tomorrow on the 6th, not on the 7th, then on the 8th, you are supposed to, on the 9th, you're supposed to go there and knock it 8 times to reactivate that particular lamp. Okay, reactivate the lamp. Later I'll tell you what is the reason that actually have to do like that. But if you're a student of, not student, you're actually part of my class, okay, you actually know that why am I doing this? Yeah, because you already have the concept of it. Okay, so because I teach this in the class. Yeah. So hope that clears some of you guys' thoughts, and everybody is asking about it. And a lot of you guys are actually asking me about, I have a round shaped lamp there, and should I just open the lamp at that side? So then we have to come into an idea that is, if you are taking the same nutritions for so long, will your body be normalize the nutritions or not? You have to ask yourself that, right? If I want to bring in new things to my life, even though it looks like the same, of course, I'm trying to find something new. So I feel fresh with it. So new things come as new energies to come in. So the answer is no. Whatever that belong to that sectors, it is only be in that sectors for so, it's been some time, is actually being there. Then there's no longer useful for you to actually use it back. You must bring something new to come in. Okay, that is the directions. Yeah, even in Chimen Feng Shui is like that. In Chimen Feng Shui is basically is like that. Yeah? So if your Chimen Feng Shui means that is, if you forecast it and you find something wrong with it, there's something sa chi in that sectors. This is a layman term. that you find Sa-Chi in that sectors. So you have to remove that Sa-Chi because that energy is already being there for so long and it's manifesting the bad things and affecting you somehow to cause you lose job and this kind of thing actually happen. So in the reverse way, to mitigate these situations, if you cannot find the Sa-Chi, we have to bring in something new to counter it. So it's always something new to come in. You cannot actually just use back the thing, just turn on the light. That is too easy. Okay? That is basically too easy. Yeah? So you cannot be that. Yeah. Katie is asking the questions again. Tomorrow, what time? Tomorrow, 5 to 7, if I'm not mistaken. Is it rooster hour? Yeah, it's 5 to 7. Katie? Yeah. Actually, the time, everything is already posted in the channels. Yeah, thank you, Flo. Actually, I was thinking about there's supposed to be there's a minute. Suppose that there's a minute timing. Yeah. Why is it there's a minute timing? Yeah. In metaphysics, there's still a 10 minutes frame. 10 minutes frame, that means in 2 hours, 120 minutes, you will divide it to become 60 pillar, is it? No. You will divide it to become 12 pillar, 12 animal sign. So this 12 animal sign will have its own heavenly stamp together with the animal sign. Yeah, so it's 555. Okay, so you activate the index sectors to get a full flash of the Sangkung Takwa energies. Okay, you get a full flash of Sangkung Takwa energies. If you miss it, don't worry. Your intentions is very important. If you miss the sectors, means because I give a very, how to say it, is a significant sectors, you know, the exact degree of certain sectors. Yeah, exact degree. If you miss it, doesn't matter. Your intention is more important than the degree because you never get the degree right. After I using Lopan for so many years, I basically found that it was never accurate. Okay, so in that time, if you open your compass and you see this is the directions of it, this is it. Don't think, don't second thoughts, don't doubt. Okay. So somebody we are saying beside lamp, please run through the other options to activate. Yeah, no matter how that, yeah, there's a dropping book, right? Any related with Sangkung Takwa techniques actually need to do groundbreaking or a water activations. Round shape lamp is because that there's a matching with achievement chart. In that timing, it looks good. It matching with the achievement chart. So that's why I cannot explain all this to all of you guys. Yeah, why is it that I can come up with the list in that way? Is because I was basically looking into what is good timing is good timing. Let's narrow down. Look into all others related school just to push that particular things to happen. Yeah, I was basically just wants to push that particular energies to happen. Yeah. So in Sangkung Takwa technique is only groundbreaking and a water activations. Okay, a water and yes, Tony was right. The most practical is dropping a book. Yeah, and do remember that Northeast one, the ox, is actually the fortune virtue. That's why I say this is all related to wealth. This month, somehow a lot of wealth energy is actually on Northeast. Okay, somehow, yeah. Yeah, so I just want to clear your thoughts about that. D was actually asking if you activate round shape lamp, change that lamp to another still okay. No. Once you activate it, there's a reason for that to activate. Later I will tell you why. When you activate the lamp, that lamp's supposed to be staying there for the entire month. Okay. But you need to reactivate it on the night. Why? Tomorrow it is still not yet going into the transitions timing for next month. Tomorrow is not yet. Yeah. Tomorrow is not yet. Yeah. Transitions timing is on 8th of October. Yeah. So that's why the activations meant to do in the October month after transitions timing. So all these things take into considerations before I actually give you the things. So when you guys ask me questions with that, it was very hard to explain. Unless you follow me, you know what I do. Basically, unless you're following me, then you know what I'm actually trying to do, yeah? It's completely different, okay? So you drop book only at the time on the first day and not for the 2 weeks. No, only on that day, Vimla. Because groundbreaking is only on that day. So when you activate that point will actually create a magnetic force to drag the energies to come in. It's like holding that the time energies that we actually have at that timing and stay in your house. Yeah. So this is not really a long-term effect, I can tell you. Yeah, it just in this moment of time, the chances come and it is actually in there. So let's just use it. Okay. So a lot of you guys will then ask me about, is it dangerous? Is it all these things, you know? Okay. So let me tell you, when you want to do certain activations, all the good things is actually layered down for you, and maybe it looks bad in certain point of view or perceptions. Maybe it's just clash your chart. Okay, if good thing clashing you, is it good thing coming into you? That is a question you ask yourself, not me giving you the answer. Yeah. Until now, until today, you'll find that a lot of times I've never mentioned that this date is good for who, and this date it is not for who. Okay, because for me, the concept of energy is if this date clash with you, you just might not receive it. That's it. How can a good wealth energy is going to sabotage you? I don't understand. Okay? Auspicious energy is going to sabotage you. I don't really understand. If it's really like going to clash you, you're just not receiving it. Okay, so until now, I never really give the dates. Yeah, this is only for who, this is only for who, and this is not for who. Most likely, this is not for who. I will never post it because it's kind of waste of time. Yeah, and then you got so many chart, right? So many pillars in your chart. Also waste of time. Okay. So John was 7 October, if you're not is one. I'm sure or drop books. It is correct. Yes. It is activations for tomorrow or October 9. Yeah, tomorrow is not for healing energies. Okay. Sally said big clock permanent. Yes. Why is it a clock activation is permanent? So if you buy a metal clock round shape with metal ring, when it was ticking, right? It was moving, right? It's ticking. Okay. Metal clock, if it's big, is good, more good, is better. The pendulum type is even better because it creates constant vibrations. Yeah. As you can see, what I'm trying to do is energy. I'm not saying that it is a pictorial form. I'm not really saying that it is any activation. Even water activations, I will tell you, is energy. You need to move to drag in energies. Yeah, so just want to clear some thoughts, right? Okay, so that you guys don't get too confused and the things with it. Okay, yeah. Then, of course, there is this, let's talk about the date that we actually have for activations. Somebody was saying that, oh, they basically see a death toll as that. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you directly that it is very hard to find a date to match the day, time, match the Tongshu date, to really realize that this is the date for good things to happen or not. It's very hard to really align all the things, and I'm trying to make it the best so that it doesn't really going to cause you any problem. So as I mentioned in the dates, I also tell you guys that it is needed, it is compulsory, necessary to activate northeast first. Okay, so if you're familiar with all this feng shui activation stuff, you know that the first sectors get activated, most likely is the dominant energies for the entire house. So whenever that we try to do something with our house renovations and all these things, we're picking the date selections, most likely we're going to find the good sector first so that we can actually just activate it and we can do every other things after that. Yeah. So it's necessary. It is fixated to only activate the northeast sector first. Okay. In this moment on 9th of October, it doesn't care whether that you activate Northeast 1, Northeast 2, or Northeast 3. It doesn't care. But I will tell you, because Fortune Virtue is on the Northeast 1, of course, activate Northeast 1. Yeah, more into Northeast 1. Okay, that will be better in any way possible. Yeah, okay. Now, so do only one activation is either round shape land, rock brooks, or metal clock, right? Yes, tomorrow for that. Yeah, don't get confused. Tomorrow is the 7th. That is it. Yeah. If 7 drop book, then 9 activate the lamp. Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. It is only when you tomorrow you're thinking that you just want to activate a round shaped lamp in that sectors. You are thinking about that, then you basically just do that. Yeah. And then on the 9, you have to knock the lamp for 8 times. Okay. Why is it 8 times? Because this is the northeast sectors belong to the lawsuit number 8, original numbers. Yeah, and we also use the 7-star, let's say, the robberies things, yeah, the parent star, something like that. Actually, you have to apply that. Okay. So on the lamp for the whole month, yes, use it for the whole month. Okay, you will see a lot of things that is changing because of that. Okay. Yes. Okay. You guys might not realize what you're trying to do. That's why I'm trying to come here and clear your doubts. Okay. So some of you guys was actually asking about death door in Northwest. Somebody talking about let's clear that off first. Yeah. So having a death door, is it really necessary that death door is a bad element? How many of you guys actually feel that? Is it a death door really a bad element? Floji actually said no. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. So that's why it is not actually a consideration at all. Okay. Did you say just hard? It's not hard. Okay. If you use it correct, it can be opportunity. Yes. There's a reason to use death door. There's a reason to use death door. There's one of the reason to, because you're looking for healing. Yeah. And then death door is an earth element. Correct? Earth produced to metal. How can this producing in is actually worse? Cannot be. Okay. So don't even think about that dates you do activations bad. Just make sure that the northeast is at first activations. Because we want the northeast to be good. Okay. So if there is yin and yang energy, it should be able to attract both. Yes. 7 with fire activations, 2 weeks with fire all day. 2 weeks. Actually, yes. So D, if you're not familiar with the fire activations, is actually a candle that is only lasts 4 hours. It is not the candle that is burning for 2 weeks. Yeah. Some of you guys might get confused, but if you use oil lamp, I will not stop you. If you use a big candle, I also will not stop you. You can allow it to go through for 2 weeks. Okay, so normally is after the first activations, the timing is very important. It will agitate the energies to the max. Okay, agitate the energy to the max. Then the next day, the energy is still there. You're still burning it, and you just continue on. Okay, D was saying that yes, then it's good. Just put the 4 hours. I'm not going to force you into doing that. So Vicky was saying, what if we use the round clock? No. The clock is not related to Chiman energies. The clock only related to Songkun Takwa. If you activate clock, you put there because it doesn't looks very bad. Yeah, but if you activate two lamp, it's look very bad. Okay, so just activate the lamp there on the 9, 7 you activate a clock. Okay, Michelle was saying that must be let the 2 weeks every day, one candle for 4 hours. Yes, necessary. Feng Shui activation is like that. So fire energy is different with water energies. It's different, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you can drop the book on 7, then use, yes, you can do that. What do we use round shape lamp? Okay, this is the answer. Dropping book only 1 day is on that timing. Because drop book, okay, a lot of people don't know that it's feel funny with dropping book. Dropping book, so groundbreaking is actually related to drilling the wall. Okay, to bring the effect of the Sangkut Takwa. Basically drilling the wall. Okay. So drilling the wall, it creates vibrations. So then people get smarter. What they do? They hammer the wall. Okay. Then after that, I get smarter because we just want to create the point of this, the base of this is to create vibrations. Yeah, is to create vibrations. So when you take a heavy book and you drop it, your whole house will shake. If you realize. So it's the same thing. Okay, that's how it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking into basic of energies. Yeah, I'm not really like traditional method based the things we have to do. Yeah. But if it's like it on the same day, no need. The other day, just like it if you have time. Can use to drink book. Whatever you want to do. The point is to create vibrations. That's it. The point is to create vibrations. Okay. Yeah. Make sure. So on Monday morning, 5:55, we let the block 8 times, not 9 times, 8 times, because that sector is lawsuit chart number 8. Okay? Settle? Die, die block. What am I saying? This, I'm looking into this, and that's why the D will actually come out. So, if it's a missing sectors on, then you say bye-bye to you, cannot activate at all. Mixing sector, you cannot activate, you cannot have to find other sectors that related to the Sangkun Takwa. It's actually inside the channels, yeah. I give you the sectors and people benefit. Stand in the middle of the house, point to that directions, you actually get that sectors. Okay. If the 2 round shape plate haven't arrived from my online orders, this temporary one can change when lamp arrive. No need. Just use whatever you can. Okay. It's PM. It's PM, not AM. It's PM, yeah. So no need to be at the edge of Northeast 1. No need. Because you have a missing sectors, no need to do anything, just find another sectors. Okay. Yes, Sally. It's a metal element. Metal create vibrations. Vibrations create sound. Sound create music. So the only one that consistently moving, I find out, is clock. So people will use wind chime because it's great music. Wind chime is actually part of it. Okay. It's actually related to music box. You can use singing bowl. Some of you guys ask me for mitigations. I ask you to put a singing bowl there because singing bowl can create vibrations by its own. Okay. When the wind blow or somebody talk, your vibrations, any music in the house will make the singing bowl vibrate. Okay. It's all based on basic concept. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to be in the end. Okay, a lot of direction is okay. Okay. So if you want to use wind chime, I will not stop you, but I find it wind chime is not as consistent as a clock. It's not consistent as a clock. Okay, I'm answering the last questions because a half hour I've been talking about this. Okay, if you choose water activations, how to do it, just put the water there, put pump. You have no pump, use your hand to spill the water. Okay. Yeah. No pump, just go and turn it yourself. Yeah, every hour or it stop already. Let's go and turn it. Okay. Michelle say no running water. You cannot use those fountain, yeah, because water is too less. It's too few, too less, too few. I'm not sure which one is the right. Okay. So say it's not creativity is or humorous. It's true. You got no pump. You basically have to go and turn it yourself. Yeah. I got metal bowl, can put there instead of cloud, whatever you want, Sally. I already tell you, no need to confirmations. Just do it. Still water cannot. Okay, some of you guys don't know still water is only to mitigate bad energies. It's to absorb energies here. Okay, no more. That's it. I'm not going to answer anything more. Okay, that's it. Let's continue with this. If not, tonight 12 also I cannot finish this. Yeah. Okay. So this month we got this very nice energies on the northeast. Okay, so of course you guys will learn Chiman. Some of you guys being educated so well, learning so much, you will then feel like star 1 is not enough. Okay, yeah, that is how you will feel. Yeah, star 1 is not supposed to find a star 7. All right, where is 7? 7 is where? 7 is this. Oh, you cannot use it, right? But 1, if you don't know, 1 related to survival. Okay, so if you learn 7-star peoples, you will then realize that the star 1 related to survival is very important for 1 to understand where they actually start from, where they're actually coming from, where's the beginning of them, and how is it they fall into the needs of getting something settled or solved. Okay. Star 1 actually also related to a little bit to really to survival instinct. This means that you're not willing to just back down on whatever situations you have here. Okay, so that's why it's very good to use Northeast. Now, also others, a lot of people is asking me that, can I just not do this, you know, and the activations and I just go and manifest? Of course, you can do that. You can actually do that, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to stop you. Why is it that we have to activate the sectors? It's always because of this. Any energy excursions, any energies that you want to absorb, it must firstly being activated or agitated, vibrate in the most dominance, most abundance energies, so that when you're doing manifestations or you're actually staying in a house, you will actually get the energies of it. Yeah. So I'm making your house to become a meridian spot. I basically use Chiman to force your house using the time energies to make sure that that spot, that northeast in your house, is the best energies. Okay, so if you ask me that, I just don't want to activate because it looks very bad with the death door and that it causes death, you know. Yeah, so then you just miss out a lot. This is like not 10x, yeah. This might be 50x your energies when you're actually doing some of the manifestations that are. Okay, so there is necessary to activate because it's an excursion, it's home excursions energies. If it's not, why not just give you a date? You just cleanse, create energies, multiply, just back face. No need to find, you know, it's very troublesome to really align the chart with the month chart. very troublesome. And it is not always perfect, but I also try to align with the day chart of achievement chart. It's a lot of work, yeah. You look at me, it's just like I just give you a few dates. Yeah, this date looks very good. It just match. Yes, it is that easy. I hope so. Okay, yeah. So please, if you want to do this, you really want to use it, activate your northeast. Okay, it is not very easy to that. Okay, yeah, it's not easy to match. So it somehow comes along, and I was thinking about this in the last before September, the your growth and unlock your potentials. I was actually already thinking about a healing because everybody want to have healings. Okay, so that's why I was actually like, I'm not sure when it's come, but if I saw one, I'm going to use it well. And we actually see it. Okay, we actually see the energies coming in. So why not we use it, right? So some of you guys will be asking that normally manifestations, it is only using one sectors. Why is it was related to Northwest? Yeah. So when you want to heal, when you want to change your initial life force, just to do some changes with it, right? You need to use the energy of early heaven. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jack was actually right. Do you know that how many of you guys actually telling me you change? You never know, yeah? A lot of people come to me and somehow they actually private message me, and I'm seriously, I'm not the one that actually collect testimonial. When they say good things about things, I will just say, wow, that's amazing. Thank you for the comment. That's it. I never really capture the things to show to others. Okay. Yeah, Flo G is actually one of it that actually experienced all this, right? Okay. So when you want to use it, let's go back to this, yeah. When you want to use, it's actually early heaven energies. The life energies must come from early heaven. So unconsciously, we actually get a quite good month with the chief in present in the Northwest. So it's like this is the great timing to do so. So for the Geng Gua, this palace named Geng Gua, correct? In Lawsu chart or no, in the later heaven trigram. So if early heaven trigram, you know that the Geng reside in northwest. So every in here will then produce to this palace. It's a linkage, it's an energies that redirect to the northeast, and this is the Fu-Yin chart. It's very good to I don't know how to say, stabilize yourself, reset yourself, okay? Allow your organ to be relaxed again. Yeah, because sometimes you just overwork your organ. Okay, so that's why it was very nice, and I think is so good. Now we want to enhance also the Northwest. Yeah, enhance also the Northwest. So once that you already set your goal like Northeast, then you enhance the Northwest. Then it will have a constant linkage between two sectors. Constant linkage. Yeah. And then when you want to manifest, of course, this particular home excursion, after that you activate your house itself will actually have that energies, is going to help you to heal, even that you don't do manifesting. You actually can do that. But when you have your alignment, you understand what you're trying to do, it will surely redirect into a better way of healings to you. Okay? So this is the meaning of the sectors. Yeah? Now, that's why I say it's not easy to find this kind of dates. And I actually find it annoying when some of the questions that you guys ask is like, oh my God, I really cannot stand, cannot even reply some of them. Yeah? So this is the dates. Now, this will be the interesting part. Some of you guys who learn metaphysics or in TCM or basically in Bazi, you will also able to understand that all of us surely have certain emotions that is on the negative side. Certain of us, I think most likely all of us will have that. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do now is because if you just sit down, create energies, absorb energies, it was just so easy. So I'm just trying to say that since that we got a good energies, why not? We try to be specific with it. Okay? We try to do something even deeper to that sense so that you will redirect to the way of healing for yourself. Yeah? So the first thing is to diagnose what kind of problem that you actually have. How to really diagnose that? Your emotions, your negative emotions, it is telling you part of your body organs are basically having some issues. Okay? Your emotions. So the easiest way to do that is to ask your friend. Yeah? So how do you feel? What is the bad emotions that I always have? What kind of bad emotions that I actually have? And tell me more about it so that you can basically diagnose yourself that inside of you have certain issues with that particular organ. Okay? With that particular organ, yeah? So that you can actually just find out. Okay? So what you're going to do later on, of course, when you manifest, you're going to create the energies. You're going to use this, the words that is actually in red colors and trying to inject this or internalize this into yourself. Okay, so we bring this next level. If it's not, we just having the normal manifesting, you just sit down. That one is actually not normal already. Creating the energies, internalizing the energies is already not normal. Because you will not do that before. Normally, when you do manifesting, you just backface. Command. Okay? So now you have to bring it next level. You have to diagnose yourself. First thing is to look into what kind of bad emotions that you have. The other thing is, okay, if other people cannot tell you, then this is what you're going to look into your own face. Okay. You don't need to be as specific as the one that written in here. No need. Yeah. So you just need to do some exercise, make your heartbeat raise a little bit, and then your face will either show one of this. Take a mirror, look into the mirror, and try to see what kind of colors is coming out from your face. If you cannot see, ask someone beside you to see. What do you feel the color is having right now? Yeah, you will find it very weird. I actually have lung issues. Yeah, I basically have these lung issues. I actually know about this for quite a long time. Even my chart actually is very dominant with metal element. And I will suspect the lung is actually having problem with that. Yeah. Of course, how did I know? So I used to play basketball. So every time I play basketball, my teammate will always ask me, are you okay? Because they will see my whole face is very pale. Yeah, it's completely pale. So the only way to bring this, because normally people who are in TCM, they will look in your face and, okay, you got this problem. TCM can do that, we cannot. But through the heart rate, you're actually going to exercise a little bit, run here a little bit, run there a little bit, right? Yeah. You will basically can see what is your color in your face. And that will determine what kind of organ issues that you actually have. Okay? We need to diagnose, yeah? You cannot just, because I will ask you to do something very special. Okay. What about muscle, nerve issues, and brain? Normally muscle is earth, nerve, and brain actually related to wood. Okay. If you guys, okay, also another way is you guys know your problem. When you guys know your problem, it's easier. Okay. You guys know your problem is easier. Yeah. How to know what kind of element that your organ actually having issues? Just go and Google. Okay. Jane was saying your face is very red. Yes. Obviously, it's a heart issues. Okay. And Jane, you got a lot of fire in your chart too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is it correct? Yeah. So that actually reflect on your body. So you have to make sure that if that is the issues, then now you have to really do something with that. Okay, do something with that. In this entire process, you might need to release some of the bad one, reinstate some of the good one, and actually go for it. Yeah. Okay. Just say now yeah. So if you know what issues that you have, it's easier. Okay. I think bones is actually related to, for me, I would say related to the wood element. Yeah, bone related to wood element. Okay, Sally. Yeah, bone is basically between wood and metal. Okay, bone is actually basically between wood and metals. Yeah. Now, is that interesting? You guys, if you guys realize yourself, yeah, just take a look on this and see what is happening with you, and then you have to do healing with this. Yeah. Yeah, wiki bone, brain, and nerve are basically related to wood. Yeah. Because when you have wood having issues with the chart, with your chart, if you have wood having issues, um, especially your wood is actually heavenly stand, and you got something to clash or deplete the wood energies, most likely you will get migraine. It's very weird. Yeah? In Chiman, no, in Pata actually showcase in that. Yeah. So, but not everybody is aligned with their chart. So I'm just going to tell you that it's not everybody aligned with their chart. You need to do what? The best one is exercise. Okay. The best one is take a small exercise, allow your heart rate to go up, just sweat a little bit. Take out your phone, of course, off the beauty app. Yeah, off the beauty app. Take a photo of yourself and see how clear your face actually is. If you have an iPhone, it's even clearer. Yeah, so that you can actually see the colors of your face. So if you find that something is wrong with the colors, then that's it. Okay, this is the issues. Then you have to do something with it. Yeah. Now, yeah, sadly, that is completely is a nerve related issues. Whatever happened in your chart, whatever happened with you, is also a nerve related issues. So it's all wood element. It's basically all wood, yeah. Okay. So of course, then this is something that I recently looking into. I never thought that I will have a chance to use this. Yeah. It's actually when you're breathing, you must do some sound. Okay, you must do some sound. I don't think I'm going to show you in here. You just read that and you try to do yourself. Okay, I'm going to give you one key, key points on this, on how to actually use this. Yeah. Some of you guys who follow me Excursion, did you guys hear me humming before? Only the recent one that I go for Ipoh Excursion, I do humming a lot. Yeah. Only in Ipoh Excursion. Even Taiwan, I never do humming. So people who go to excursion, you'll find it very weird. I'm trying to hum and vibrations. That these vibrations will actually to agitate energies. So because of musics and also vibrations, I actually use my humming to do the vibrations like a singing bowl. Okay. So Jack is actually listening while humming. Okay. I hope it's good for you. Okay. So use humming. Humming means you just yeah, then the humming actually will come, right? And then you just open up your mouth and use the pronunciations of the word. Yeah. Okay. For you will say, I know yoga through authentics. Yeah, you can also use the humming way, but try to make the sound. Sha, all these things, or who, all these actually you have to do that. Okay. If you can, if you cannot, never mind. This is just additional thing, just to level up your meditations. Okay, just to level up your meditations, yeah. So sit down, have fun with it, have fun humming. Maybe the other person actually will actually come to slap you. I don't know. It's okay for that, yeah. Jingyi was saying that you can, but I would say humming is the best. You might not know humming is actually the best. Yeah? Okay. The irritating colons syndrome is related to digestions. So how do you read Chu? Chu is actually Chu. CHOO, just true, right? Because when you're humming is it's actually quite a strong sound, but when you open your mouth, the sound will be different. Okay. If you guys want to learn singing, humming is a good starting point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How is actually how. Ha. I think it's more like ha. It's something like that. Okay. Yeah. So humming is coming from this. Actually, I play a lot, but of course not now. Yeah, you guys play with your humming. Just open your mouth, read the words when you're doing meditations. Okay, but this is not this is just additional things. Yeah. These are just additional things. Jack was laughing. I don't want to do this because when I do temples, it's different. The humming can shake the entire temple. If those who follow me, they know my humming can shake the entire temple. Yeah. So when I go for excursion, I use all the way to agitate the entire things. Okay. Yeah, you start humming first, then you continue with the sound. So then you get used to the sound to do that. Yeah. Sally, next time you join, then I will actually do that. Okay. Can we do it like mentally, like Laya, and try to go as how we can the sound? No, just humming. Okay. Form was yeah. Some of you guys agree in that. Okay. Now, so what I want you guys to do, of course, this is the sound is actually looks something new to you. When you meditate, when you sit down, you can actually just hum. So the vibrations will change the energies inside of you. This is one of the way. Okay, if you're not familiar with this, then we use other way. Okay, if you're not familiar with this, we use other ways. Yeah. So as you can see the colors, these are all the colors, right? The colors that you actually see. Okay. When you manifest, this one is a different way of usage. When you're doing manifestations, of course, you're going to use the normal way of, grazing your knuckles, create vibrations in your hand, right? And then you're going to create the energies ball, right? You're going to play because I asked you guys to play with that. Correct or not? In the other excursion, I asked you guys to do that. Okay. Recently, I realized that this is actually a mudra. Recently, I realized this is actually a mudra. Means a hand seal. I didn't know, yeah. So I was just asking people to do that and then try to play with it. Then I realized that this is what we call the Wu Mo Gig. Sao Kut, Mo Gig. Sao Kut actually related to, you can say the Tao, the yin and yang hand styles. to actually absorb energies and control energies. Yeah, I'm not sure because there's a lot of people using different name. Maybe Michelle is the one that you have. I'm not really sure. Okay, so when you're using this, when you play with your warm palm, when you successfully activated your warm palm, yeah, the next time when you want to, after that you play with it, you can continue the warm palm that you have, okay, and try to do this. You will feel the energy is going through your skin. Okay, yeah. So what I'm going to ask you to do there, if you feel there is a heat actually going through your skin, the next thing you need to do with this warm palm is try to locate where your organ actually is. Okay, try to locate where your organ actually is while you're actually doing that. Yeah, so this is actually quite a sophisticated way of healings. Yeah. So according to this diagram, you actually can see that, okay, this is lung, this is the heart. Actually, the heart is actually here, yeah. Okay. And then you will get the what is this? This is the liver. Okay. So spleen is actually in here. Okay, spleen is easier. Actually, it's on the left side of you. Okay. And then you will get the kidney in this location. Yeah. So take a picture of this if you want. And when you use your warm palm, when you use your warm palm, after that you do cleansing, after that you do the energies creations, after that you internalize the energies, your palm will still feel warm. Now you just need to go and touch that area. Okay? Touch that area and just let the warmth go into your body with your mind focusing on that particular organ. Okay? With your mind focusing on that particular organ. You guys can try it right now. Even that you didn't activate your warm palm. You can just use your palm, touch that area, allow the warmth, just feel that it actually go in and focus on the organ that you actually have. Okay? Just focus on that. Yeah? Just do this. This is one of the way to do maybe Reiki healings. You might not know, yeah? Maybe Reiki healings, maybe energy healing. Okay, then you'll be asking me, use left hand or right hand? According to traditional way of using all this hand, is actually your right hand is the one that can produce energy out. So use your right hand. Touch that area. Focus on that particular organ. Okay? When you're creating the energy palm, focus on the colors that you are playing with. Just visualize it, whatever in front of you. Okay? Just visualize, yeah? Whatever the color is in front of you. Okay? Yeah? Then slowly go in. So there's a meridian heart to silence yourself. Yeah, you can actually use all this. I'm just teaching you the layman terms right now. If you research it, you will realize that what I teach you is actually part of whatever happening with the YouTube. You can actually find that around, yeah? So place your palm at that. Okay? So Michelle was actually, it works if you add Reiki symbol. Okay. Of course, this is the next step. So a lot of us are not actually next step, yeah? So in Reiki, it's actually symbol. In cultivations of energies for this Taoism, is actually colors. Okay? In Taoism, it's actually colors. You need to visualize the colors to go in you. Yeah? So yeah, I think VRCs, if you show me that, I also cannot see it. For others, maybe you can actually just look at that. Okay? So what you need to do is remember, play with your warm palm. That's why I say warm palm is very important in a lot of so many ways is actually very important. Yeah, energy healings, Reikis, and whatever they're trying to play with energies. Your warm palm most likely is the starting point of almost everything. Okay, so remember that. Play with grace on your knuckles, create the energies balls. Yeah, these energies balls must be a colors. So according to the 5 element, you got a colors. Okay, create the colors and then just take your warm palm and put on the area and imagine that is actually going into that organ. Okay, yeah. Now, can I visit nearest temple at that timing? Jimmy, no. No. Okay, no, yeah. If you cannot do it, do whatever it takes. That's it, I'm going to tell you. Okay, just use the timing. Okay, now, so in healings, actually in healing manifestations, in healings cultivations, we are totally different with manifesting an outcome. If you guys don't know, it's actually different. Okay, so there are all these days is actually quite specials. I'm going to teach you certain how to say, I'm going to share with you some of this technique of cleansing, okay, or manifesting energies, yeah. Okay, so when we're talking about cleansing, for healings, the first thing, because all the while, whatever you're trying to do, even that according to feng shui of your house, you need to do cleansing first, declutter first, move the energy first, before you can actually bring in new energies to the house. Okay, before you can actually bring new energy to the house. Yeah? So you need to do cleansing, but you do not know how to cleanse, right? So, which is why I will ask you guys to diagnose yourself. You will focus on that organ when you're doing cleansing. Okay, when you're doing cleansing, you have to focus on the organ. Now, this cleansing, it is not using, it is actually not using the bright light. Okay, it is using resilience and willpower. So most likely is to start off the surviving power of your organ itself. Most likely. Okay. But because we want to use this, then we can only cleanse through grounding. Okay. We can only cleanse through grounding. So when you're doing these manifestations or this cleansing at that moment of time, the first thing you have to do is to visualize that organ, and then at that moment, feel where is the uncomfortable place, or feel where is the pain that can come from, or you can feel where is the dark energies is actually reside on. Okay, yeah. And then while you're feeling it, you notice it, you're aware of it, slowly redirect them out of your body. Okay, slowly redirect them out of your body while you are building up a protections layer to that particular part. Yeah, you must put protections layer this time. There's a reason, because the date is actually quite far. Yeah, so you must put the protections layer. So first thing, when you do sit down, okay, create an energies ball. After that, you come down, stop your hand. Okay, and then slowly feel, is there anything wrong with that organ or not? Okay, most likely you will capture it because you know it's going to be problematic. You know that organ is actually having issues. So even that it doesn't have, you will basically visualize until it have. Correct? But feel it first. Use your intuitions. to see where is it the dark energy is. Okay. Now, how to redirect the energy out? A lot of people don't know how to redirect. Don't know how to redirect good energies also. Okay. Just visualize whether it's either is clear visualizations or unclear, does not matter. Your intention is very important. So at that time, you just do the visualizations and slowly visualize it going out from your body. Right? Then you actually build up a surviving instinct that you actually build up the protections layer. Yeah. So normally people will say bubbles, protections layer. You must first start it off in that organ. So imagine a bubble. Okay, imagine a bubble. It will actually building up. Yeah, this is cleansing. Yeah. Okay. So imagine the bubble building up with your energies in there. So if you can, this time, in this moment, use your hand to touch your organ. Okay, touch your organ area and build that protections layer. Yeah, this is a cleansing, clear off the unnecessary elements that is actually inside your organ. Okay, this one is very important because cleansing is the most important. It is not injecting energy into it. It was actually cleansing is more important in here. Yeah. Normally, I will ask you to, because when you build the energies on your palm, the energies is on your palm right now. So when you put in, it will actually fill it up with protections layer. Okay, any questions? I hope I explained well. Because cleansing is different in healing. For healing, cleansing is different. For cleansing the bad energy is, what do you say? You got bad energy, vampire energies latching on you. That one you use bright light is the easiest one. But for your organ, you have to redirect them to go out. Okay? You have to redirect them to go out. Okay? Yeah. First, create an energy ball. Stop your hand after that. Feel where is the problem is. Yeah. So when you create the energy ball, you can create the cleansing energies. You can create the protections energies. You can add on the colors in it. Right? So when you sit down, feel where the problem is. Yeah. And then when you, after that, you actually redirect the bad problem actually out. Redirect the bad energies going out from your body. It can go out from your palm. It can go out from your feet. It can go out from any way of you if you feel is comfortable. Okay. And then you put your energies or your palm towards the locations of your organ. Okay. Yeah, towards the protections of your organ. Then start to build the protections layer. Okay. Start to feel the protections. Start to build the protections layer. Okay, good. Everybody, sleepy. Number one, are you okay? Have to watch replay. Because this is too much. This is basically too much. Yeah. Okay, it's actually northeast. Northwest is incorrect. Everything is northeast. I think everything in my slide is actually northwest. Okay, everything is northeast, yeah, not northwest. Okay, yeah. Yes, Tony can perform in office, no worry. Sit down, back face the directions. As long as your house is activated. Okay, as long as your house is activated. Okay, yeah. Now, so okay, forget the northwest, yeah, it's all northeast. In all energy healings, you can say that in all energy healings, your organ basically break apart. How to say, if you use if you use the concept of spiritual bodies or energies bodies, okay, if you use the concept of energy body, your organ, your injured part, okay, they will all break apart. Okay, they have a image of a pictorial form of that organ itself. But when your organ is malfunctioning, it is what we call breaking apart, and it's called leaking energies. Okay, in the concept of healing, it is actually leaking energies. It crack. It's like it's actually breaking up. It's actually breaking apart like a clay pot. It crack. Okay, so I talked about clay pot recently also in my parts, correct? So if the clay pot basically crack, it was not able to restructures or reshape itself to contain energies again. Yeah, to contain energies again. So when you move into energies creations, you need to, that's why it's very important to diagnose what you have. Yeah, it's very important because now it's very narrow into one single point, like narrowing down to one singular organ. So you have to visualize the organ when you're creating energies, the energy ball. Yeah, when you're creating an energies ball, maybe you visualizing the energies or you're creating energies ball. Both way also can, yeah, this type. Okay. When you're doing the energies creations, you have to re-visualize that organ is actually in a perfect states of healthy, the healthy states in a perfect way. Okay. If you throw out the manifestations, the meditations, realize that you somehow very hard to see the actual, the shape of an organ, or you cannot visualize that organ, it is a sign that it was actually breaking in a very bad way, it's not in a good conditions. Yeah. So we call it the energies body. We got physical body, we got spirit body, we also got energies body. So the energies body it can break apart. That's why it cannot functions well. Yeah. So when you do energies creations, this is what you're going to do. Recreate that perfect healthy states. Recreate it. Okay. And then you also will multiply it, right? It becomes stronger, healthier, better, more willpower, more willingness to heal. Do you know that your organ have its own subconscious mind? It will somehow unwilling to heal, yeah, because it doesn't have, you can say it doesn't have a purpose. So you might want to put in the willpower to heal too when you do energies creations. So you have to throw in all these things inside to make sure that your organ are now willing to do the healings, willing to be healthy again in a good functional states. Yeah. So you might be thinking that I want to have an entire body healing, but you never realize that one organ that get healed can restart your healing energies, restart your healing power on all other organs. You didn't know, yeah? But in terms of energies practices, in terms of understanding of how energies come into the organ itself, one organ can affect almost all other four. Yeah, because it's 5 elements in our body. Okay, and the organ almost govern everything in your body. Means that just now we're talking about the wood element having issues. You have wood element issues, that means your liver actually have issues because your liver are not functioning well. That's why other body part of you are having issues. Understand? Yeah. So if let's just say your immune system have issues, then your metal element has issues. Your metal will then relate to your lung. If you have eye issues, most likely your heart is having issues. So it's related to your heart again. So by reshaping, recreate the good and healthy one and replace it, okay? Because you have your own organ right now. Maybe through the internalizing, it is not 100% downloaded, okay? Not 100% internalized to that organ in you because you're creating one outside. Yeah, when you do energy creations, you're creating one outside and now you internalize it to make sure that it actually go in and repair that. So your energy creations have to go through that level. Understand? Yeah. So first step we want. First step, energy creations, create that organ. Okay, create that organ while you are internalizing. Okay, create that organ, create organs, then put in either health states, willpower, survival instinct. You actually can also put that. Yeah, command it to have life force again. Command it to also support other organ to heal. You can also do that. Yeah, just make sure that it is now a full functions lung or any other organs. Okay, and then you multiply it. You always need to multiply it. So it becomes one-fold stronger, two-fold better, three-fold is getting enhanced in a lot of way. Correct? And then you go to the next step, which is what? The blessing of this universe. In that moment, you basically have to ask universe or imagine universe producing the most perfect bless that is going to function in a more perfect way that you cannot imagine, that you allow it to do the things you have to do, okay, that to become healthy again. So there's a blessing. Yeah. Then you internalize it. You move your hand again with your warm palm. While you're internalizing, you go into that area, feel the warmth. Let that energies download to your own organ. Okay? Yeah? Download to your own organ, changing the conditions of your own organ. Changing it, become it, and of course, in the end, it is it. Yeah? So these are energy creations. Any questions with this? You guys feel strong with this, even though I'm talking to you? Jimmy's feel like you're doing Doctor Strange. Yeah, most likely. Yeah? Okay. So you can do that. That's why you have to diagnose. First phase, you have to actually diagnose first. Now understand where is it that this the issue is. Then you can do this. So one organ can help every others. Yeah? Now, of course, then multiply. This is actually to further enhance. Okay, further enhance. So when you create energies to multiply, most likely this one, because multiplying and healing energies is to open up with possibilities, open up for healings, open up in a lot of ways that allow energies to come in to heal. So the true healings come from multiply. Okay, you now need to create an energies healing. Because creation's energy is to create your organ. Yeah? Multiplies is you need to create energies healing from all kind of way that you can think of. Spirituals, energies, your yoga, your qigong, whatever that you're practicing with healings, your medicine, you need to create an energies ball that relate the color to the organ again. Yeah? These energies balls, now you're going to put the effectiveness of all these things that you're taking in. This is when you create the healings energies, the max. Okay, on all angle. Even that you're breathing the air, you are healing. Even that you're looking into something beautiful, you are healing. So you're multiplying the healing energies to the max. Okay, to the max, yeah. So generous, yes, okay. Only one organ. Every time you do only one organ, because this is only for one organ. Wimla. Not others, yeah, because one organ will then expand to every others. Okay, yeah. So multiply is to create. So when you sit down, you create that energies. When whatever that you're doing with it. Okay, medicines. You're doing energies. You're doing your meditations. You're going for vacations. You will feel the good energies. Right, good feelings. You're seeing something beautiful. Okay, maybe you're actually looking into anything that looks beautiful. I don't know what you're looking into. As long as it will come from all angle, that can brings you good feelings, it's going to bring you the energies. So you use this to multiply the healing. So you create healing energies, you multiplied it. Of course, then you also further make it stronger, enhance it. Yeah. In the end, it is always your hand going into your organ area, and through your hand, the energies actually go into that organ for healing. Of course, some of you guys might not know, yeah, internalizing is a very important process. So when you're internalizing this healing energies, feel that your organ is good. Feel that your organ is receiving. Okay? Yeah? Now, next step. Divine guidance, because this one is actually blessing from the universe. Okay? This one is blessing from the universe. Of course, this part is really aligned back with the universe healing energies. Whatever that you do in multiply, most likely is actually you can do, you can see, you can work on it. Yeah, but there's one part that is miracles. So blessing will go into miracles healing. How miracles can happen. What is the universe? What kind of story of miracles that you actually listened before? When you create that energies, you want to see this kind of thing happen, and the excitement of it, the unbelievable moment that can happen. Yeah, that you're actually using you're actually commanding the universe to give you this blessing to you. So when you create energies, that color must always stay there. The colors must always stay there. This is when you want to receive miracles. Yeah, you create that energies and look into all sort of miracles that is going to happen to you. Yeah, maybe your organ will be extremely young, even that you're 100 years old. You know, they got this kind of technique to test you out, right? Like me, when I go for TCM, the person will say me that your body is more than 100 years old. For me, for me, it's actually like that. I go for, because last time I worked like crazy. I got night shift and all, midnight shift. Yeah, very, actually totally wear down. Overuse. Okay, even if you see my eye bag is actually pretty bad. Yeah. Now I don't know. Last time when I go for TCM, the TCM straight away told me that, wow, your body is very bad. Having a lot of stress in my head. Yeah. So that's why when you receive miracles, it's like really, really have something like a total change. So when you create that energies in front of you, this is it. This is what I want the universe to have, to give me. And this is the blessing that I want to feel. Again, you have to multiply, internalize it in. Yeah? Internalizing in, yeah? Okay? So the last step is the internalizing. So because of healing, I would say this is very important. Is a very important step. I don't want you guys to miss it out. Yeah, I don't want you guys to miss it out. Yeah, it's a very important step because you did for one organ. So now you're going to take this energy back, how that you feel after all this while, and you want to replicate it to other four organs. Okay, you want to use the influence of one to affect others around you. So when you create that energies, is you need to look back on what already happens to you, what that you did. So I would suggest you maybe you have to take some after all these sessions, all the 4 sessions, take down what do you feel and how that you actually do the manifesting, do the internalizing, how that you feel about it. Maybe you want to jot it down so that on the internalizing state, you will actually look it back, use that energies that you already have, and now you want to internalize it to other 4. Okay, but you have to bring it out because we're talking about energies, right? You have to bring this organ out. This is the perfect state, right? This is the energies of it. And then now I'm going to bring other 4 of them to create a synergies to internalize all 5 of them. Okay. Of course, at this moment, you can still enhance it. You can still put more energies into it. Yeah. So last part means that when you internalize all 5 of them, whatever that you feel in one, all 5 of them will have the same feelings. Okay? All 5 of them will need to have the same feelings. Yeah? So when you put your hand onto your body, you're supposed to feel the fresh, okay? All the fresh things, all the freshness that you can feel from yourself. Energetic, healthy, and everything inside are connecting with each other. Okay, all the organ is connecting with each other. Yeah. One more keyword for you guys. I was talking about this with the annual group. I was actually talking about attractions. I do feel that openness in the last step is kind of important. Okay. Whenever one person is feeling sick, you will try to hold it. Okay. You will hold the pain. You will hold the uncomfortable feelings or the sadness that you actually have. Yeah. So I want you guys on the internalizing state, open up your chest. Okay. Just lift up your chest, open up, and then feel the good energies in you. Yeah. If you don't open up, you're not open to this world that you're actually in control, your organ will never listen to you. Yeah, it's very important, yeah, because internalizing means that you are capable into controlling and commanding them. It is very important. And a lot of time we allow them to take over on sickness. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, because when you feel pain, you never fight back. You allow it to take over you. You'll allow it to control your emotions. You'll allow it to control your path of mindset and thinking. Because of pain, it controls your entire decisions making. Yeah. So the last part is because you're able to perform this, now you are in control. Okay? So if you don't understand, look back to the replay. Any questions on this? Are you guys feeling good? That is very important, right? In the end, it's talking about that. Are you guys feeling good with this? That is the only thing is I actually want to ask you guys. And if you've got any questions, you can actually put in. Yeah. Actually, every excursion have to perform at home. I just giving you guys that explanations because you guys will tell me no time. Yeah. And I was wasting my effort into giving all of you guys, and this will be the last time I'm giving you guys this home excursion. The next time I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do a normal way like this and sharing it on public anymore. That's the only thing I can tell you. The next time is going to be in a more private sessions. Okay, more private sessions. Yeah. So take this. If you guys have emotional issues, depressions issues, look back into the emotions. Okay. When you're creating the energies, you can actually just bring in the emotions. If you find that all this step is very hard to do, sophisticated to do, just bring in the emotions. Okay? Just bring in the emotions, yeah. Willa was saying that explain the concept, the organ having its own memory or connections. So if you really go and research on all these meditations and cultivations, you are supposed to know you have to be mindful of them. Means that you have to create mindfulness of how the organ feel. You know that? Yeah. So when you go through that part of meditations, when you're trying to, in your deep meditations, you're trying to separate your body, means that you open up your body and now you're looking into your organ. You have to be mindful of how your organ feel. Yeah. So when you want to know your organ feeling means that it has its own control and subconscious decisions. Yeah. So it can go haywire by its own. Yeah. So when you're mindful of it, then you can control it. But if you're not mindful, you cannot control it. So throughout the step that we're actually doing this manifesting, the excursion thing, right? It actually have a very big part of mindfulness. From the first point is diagnose what problem you have. Now you're mindful that that organ is playing some issues. So when you're recreating, you're trying to redirect the actions of your organ. So you will slowly be mindful that your organ makes certain decisions. Yeah. So if you want to research on that, that will be under the, I think it's under the Shiva Shiva techniques in a 112 meditations technique. Is it 112? So according to Shiva technique is you have to go through until your cell, not just organ. Yeah. So your hand is on your hand has its own decisions. It will listen to you or it will not listen to you. Yeah. But when you do meditations, you're fully in control of yourself. Okay. Yeah. So this is the only way I can explain to you. Yeah? Okay. So in the deity state, because I talk about Shiva, in the blessing states, yeah, blessing states actually can, in Taoism practice, 5 organ governed by 5 spirit, 5 different spirit, but I cannot tell you what spirit it is. Yeah, so it's like the symbol of the Reiki. So you need to imagine certain deity is coming to you and protecting or reciting in that organ until that the organ heal. Yeah, so actually got a lot of techniques. I'm just giving you a very narrow down. If it's not, it's just going to be like before. Cleansing, use bright light, cleanse everything. Create energies, come in, just absorb, multiply healing energies. Then you get divine blessing. Correct? And then you internalize the whole sessions. Okay? Yeah? Now, any more questions? You guys are happy with this? Only say better than well sessions. Yeah. Yes. So I was never thought that I was trying to share this because you will not believe me. This is just a few days ideas, yeah. Few days ideas. That how they actually, because healings have different type of healings. So for me, I already have the concept. Now I'm just sharing with you the intention, the details of the intentions. So that now you can know what you should do and how that you actually perform. So when you meditate, you can make the humming. When you're creating the energies, you can also create the humming. When you internalizing the energies, you still humming. You can still do that. Okay, so the process is very important. Cleansing is most likely a grounding part. Yeah, so you might be asking me about why is it have to build protections layer? Because there is a tiger dun inside the chart. This is tiger dun. Okay, this is related to tiger dun. Yeah, you build protections layer, and then you get every of this chart is very nice. Yeah. Every of this chart is actually very nice. I find the most craziest one. So if you guys don't know, surging snake is supernatural. That's why I tell you with the heavenly dun in here to recreate an organ. Okay, you might not realize that energy creations, and then you will get this as the every single directions, every single type of healing is related to ghost dun and also cloud dun. Okay, so I give you more intentions how powerful that this particular date is. Yeah, it's very hard to find. And then this one, the blessing of the deities come from deity dun. Okay, and then lastly, your internalizing is to recommand your body, take the willpower, because you will then get the deity fig. You basically manifesting in a very crazy way because of the date was given. Okay. Chia was saying if somebody starting in long-term medications, yes, Chia, actually is actually also helpful with the family. I will tell you guys, right? Activate this, it will actually brings energies to the house. Everyone in the house will get benefit from this. Okay. Do you want to say maybe I need to learn health and brain? Okay. Chia, thank you. Okay, I want to share something, but I cannot record this, so I'm going to cancel this because I saw Jimmy talk about it. And there's something happened to me today, so I'm going to stop this recording. Okay.